Welcome back to GrantMe. This is our first University of Victoria video that is part of our Ultimate University Guide series. We've just finished our SFU and UBC series among others, so make sure you check those out. Now, what exactly is the Ultimate University Guide? It's where we'll be focusing on the top 20 Canadian schools and where you will learn about how to get in, what the campus is like, and lots more. Now, today we'll be taking a look at the University of Victoria, along with what programs they offer and their eligibility requirements. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to keep updated with our entire series. So let me just give you a brief rundown on what UVic is. It's always been a popular school for our GrantMe students, and we've been supporting students get into their top programs. Many of these have gone further and won scholarships as well as bursaries from the school. Now, UVic is also ranked as the second most comprehensive university in Canada by Maclean's University Rankings, and they're also number 1 in North America for international research collaborations by Leiden University Rankings, and furthermore, UVic retains its spot among the top 1% of universities in the world and is among the top ranked in Canada in terms of scientific impact. The main campus is located in the municipalities of OK Bay and Saanich in Victoria, British Columbia, and there are currently around 22,000 students. The most popular programs that it's best known for are Health Information Science, Visual Art and Computer Science, as well as Indigenous Studies. Let's talk about your eligibility requirements for the University of Victoria. There are kind of two sections in terms of your eligibility requirements. There is number 1, your general admission requirements, and number 2, your English language requirements. And don't worry, I'll be talking about this now. So let's talk about your general admission requirements first. If you are a grade 12 student, you will need your high school diploma or any equivalent, as well as 4 academic courses, including English and pre-calculus at the grade 12 level. And you also need similar academic courses in grade 11, including Science and Social Studies 11. And within BC, a Science 11 and a Social Studies 11 course is required to graduate regardless, so if you live in BC, you should have those down. Your recommended average to apply is 80 to 85%. And if you Google UVic general admission requirements, you can use their find program requirements on their website to easily find the specified requirements for your degree, because some degrees are more competitive than others. Some of them might have higher expectations in terms of the recommended courses and recommended averages. So depending on what degree you're taking, I would highly suggest that you go on the website and find exactly what they're looking for. In terms of your course load, my general advice would be to take whatever you require to graduate, and then also add on a couple extra courses that really focus on your potential degree, that shows that you're committed, and as well some of the information you learn might transfer well to university. So for example, when I was applying to business school, I also took marketing 12, and I took economics, and as well I took law because I was interested in pursuing law as a career afterwards. Something that would not be a smart idea for me to do, for example, if I was considering going into business, would be taking chemistry 12 or physics 12, because those are very academically different courses, at least for me, and they don't really translate well into the actual degree I'm pursuing. So take care in terms of your courses for grade 12 to choose courses that not only help you graduate and meet your credit count, but as well are able to raise your GPA and have some relevance to the degree that you're applying for. Alright, now let's discuss your English language requirements. This can be really confusing to some people because it really depends on whether or not you're doing high school, university, AP, or IB, and there's multiple requirements depending on what you're doing. So I'll try my best to explain every single kind of path there is, but if you're confused, obviously, make sure you check the UVic website because you can find more detailed information there. So a requirement that you must meet is completion of 4 years of academic studies in which the language of instruction was English. And this can be at any high school or post-secondary institution in a recognized English-speaking country. So to put into simple words, all your classes must have been taught in English for the past 4 years, and this must be done at a high school or post-secondary institution in a recognized English-speaking country. So if you live in Canada, you are perfectly fine. If you did your class outside of Canada, then make sure you double-check the English-speaking country list that they have on their website and make sure that your country is there. If you did university, then obviously a completion of a recognized degree program from one of these accredited universities in which the whole of your instruction was in English would work. And if you completed grade 12 English or its equivalent in Canada, you can use your final grade, which must be 86% or higher, but this must have been done within the past 3 years prior to your admission. So right now your two options are kind of either completion of a degree or completion of grade 12 English, but there's also a bunch of other kind of side routes that you can go with. So for example, if you wrote the BC Provincial grade 12 English examination back then, and it was done within the past 3 years, and you got a score of 86% or higher, you can use that as your English language requirement. If you're still in university and you haven't completed it yet, then you can use transfer credits, and you need to have completed 1.5 or more units of transfer credit for university level English courses, and this excludes English 181 and 182. If you do AP, your score can also be used as a method to satisfy this requirement. You must have placed a score of 4 or higher in the English language and composition exam. And if you do IB English, then make sure you got a score of 4 or higher on IB Higher Level English A. UVic also accepts multiple English language proficiency tests, so if you've done those, you can use your scores to meet these requirements. And some of the tests that they accept include the CAEL, IELTS, LPI, MELAB, and TOEFL. And you can find the exact required scores by Googling UVic English requirements. So basically, to sum up your English language requirements, you must have completed 4 years of academic studies where all your classes were taught in English in one of these recognized English-speaking countries, which is on their website. If you're in high school, you must have completed English 12 with an 86% or higher. If you're in university, either you must have completed a degree in a recognized university, or you must have 1.5 or more English transfer credits. So those are your English language requirements. And again, if you have any confusion at all, feel free to rewatch this section or just Google it up on the UVic website. GrantMe is super excited to continue to help students get into the University of Victoria through their essay editing services, one-on-one coaching, tutoring, and mentorship. So at the end, make sure you take the admissions quiz down in the description to find out the insights of your chances into getting into your top schools. That's basically going to be it for today's video, but make sure to check out our other videos for more information on the University of Victoria. Thanks for watching.